Cut of the Week, where we share important information you may have missed while you were making Central Park. I'm Renee Merker.
And I'm Miles Free. Here's what you need to know about the weekend in March 4th, 2022. January 2022 continues the positivity as our PMPA Business Trends Sales Index outperforms the Fed's industrial production and manufacturing indexes. Lead times are high as this report as they were last January in 2021, and you know how that turned out. There are plenty of issues in the larger world to give us pause, but the consensus of your peers, as given by their data, is one of continued positivity and performance for our precision machining shops in the quarter ahead.
Will the Russian invasion on the Ukraine affect our industry? For materials that we source from Europe, both Russia and Ukraine are important suppliers of energy, as well as ingredients for metals like stainless steel, which is already in short supply. Russia is our second largest supplier of titanium and a top 5 supplier of aluminum. 60% of Ukraine's exports to U.S. are crude iron and products made from iron and steel. The United States are Ukraine's 8th largest export buyer. Go to Final Cut of the Week on PMPA.org to watch Miles' video with a brief report.
In his State of the Union address, President Biden asked the House and Senate to pass the Bipartisan Innovations Act, also known as America Competes Act. According to the Franklin Partnership, this act is very important for precision machining shops like yours and could prove the most important manufacturing policy bill since 2014. Although still in negotiations, the hope is that it will pass by Memorial Day.
According to the Institute for Supply Management's February Purchasing Managers Index, the U.S. economy has been growing for 21 consecutive months and increased 1 point over the January value. Their new orders index was up 3.8% points compared to January. Clearly, your quoting department has got a lot busier these days too.
Speaking of new orders, the U.S. Census Bureau announced that new orders for manufactured durable goods in January increased $4 billion, or 1.5%. PMPA research has shown that durable goods orders is the market indicator with the best correlation to PMPA member shop shipments. New durable goods orders have jumped 14% over the past 12 months.
PMPA's Speaking of Precision podcast, released on Monday, talks about yield loss in your shop, what inflation has to do with it, and how to combat it with your decision making. You can listen on major podcast platforms or on PMPA.org.
Now, for our weekly tip. Seams in steel may be present in the billet as a result of non-metallic inclusion, cracking, tears, subsurface cracking, or porosity. To learn more about steel defects like seams on rolled steel products, go to PMPA.org's Knowledge Centers for Final Cut of the Week.
And that's our take on what you need to know for the week ending March 4th, 2022. For more information and links about any of the topics discussed today, please go to PMPA.org and click on Final Cut of the Week.
Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next Friday.